Everybody, 10th episode of season 5, Sons of Anarchy. The one thing I do want to say before we get into this, I do apologize if I look tired. I've just been recording these last 4 episodes. All the others are done. So yeah, just going over this one and recording it for you. This is the one that I've left out. I did 13 to all the way to 11 and missed 10 out on purpose because this one I want it to be good and you guys to enjoy it. From this point, the rest of the season is going to be really good. So I hope you guys stick around and enjoy the rest of the season. I mean, hopefully there's a twist, but Tig's got to be given up to Pope, shit like that. So there's a lot of things that still got to happen in this season. So I hope you guys stick around. Thank you all for the recent support, and yeah, I'll see you throughout this reaction.
Really? You're sitting on my house?
Taking you in for questioning.
For what?
The attack at Answers.
Now?
Sure we're gonna do this. Bobby! What you doing here?
I just talked to Jax. Wants me to bring you up to speed on a few things.
It looks like Chibs is finally going to find out, maybe, possibly, potentially everything. It looks like Jax, Bobby, and Chibs are now going to have a discussion. 3 leadership ranks off the club. Going to have a discussion of everything that's been happening so far in this season. By the looks of it, what we can assume.
You kidding me?
I
with
need
this
to shut up and listen. Jax knows that it was you who gave up the club, okay?
Eli has tipped Juice off. That Jackson knows basically that he's the snitch. From this point, Juice has got 2 options. Juice can either run, if he thinks of the worst, he can either run, or he can stay and accept the consequences. Those are his only 2 options. So he's got to decide one and pick one. It's going to be very, very interesting to see which road Juice takes this now, knowing that Jax knows the truth. So let's see which path Juice goes down.
I had no choice, brother. The secret protected the MC.
I got something I gotta tell you. I knew about the leverage Roosevelt had on Juice. I didn't want to see it. I didn't think he would give us up. His old man's black. You gotta be kidding me. No. There's no paperwork. I didn't know any better.
Maybe it's time we change a few bylaws. All this shit we're trying to change. We already had 3 members turn on the club. Word gets out about a rat, it is gonna spook our new alliances and blow back on everything we're trying to do.
It's not really a threat. We watch him. Wait till it settles.
Yeah. And then what?
Then we bring it to the table. Let him hang himself.
You've all heard the plan now about Juice, what they're planning to do with him. So they're not going to bring it to the club's attention right now. They feel like he's not really a threat right now, to bring it to the table. So they're going to watch him, monitor him for a little bit. And, when the dust settles, and I'm guessing when they pick up their members a bit, I'm thinking of it at the perspective of members. Their table's quite light. It's getting to the point where it's getting quite light. So I'm assuming they're thinking it's member related. When their numbers pick up a little bit, they're looking a lot more like a healthy club again, not like a damaged club. When they start to look like more of a healthy club, again, then they will bring it probably to the rest of the club's attention about Juice. But for now, they're keeping it quiet. Those 3 are the only ones that know, including Juice. And yeah, when the time's right, I'm guessing justice for Miles will be served.
So, I'm gonna drop Thomas off. Elita will be here in about 20 minutes.
Where's Abel?
Oh, he's playing with Juice. He's waiting for you.
Hey.
Morning. How about the leverage? Chibs. Why don't you tell me?
Feds had us on Rico. They wanted the cartel and the Irish more than us. They said if I gave them intel, they would only take the Sons who were at the buy. Leave the rest of the MC intact. I was just trying to protect the club.
Miles didn't steal a Coke, did he? He caught you stealing it.
That was an accident.
Shut up!
This club is all I got. You know that. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Clay.
Shit.
What?
Why did you tell me that?
Tell you what?
He said that Clay was behind the break-ins. That the Nomads stole a safe from his house, but gave Clay back all the legal shit.
You're gonna find those documents, Juice. That's gonna prove that Frankie's story is true. He is a traitor and a murderer. I know you're close to him, bro, but he's poison, and you don't know the half of it. It's a simple choice, Juice. You help me bring Clay down, or you lose your patch. And I think you know what killing another member gets you.
I'm in.
So my perspective on the whole situation, real quick, of Juice here. I do think, like I just mentioned a scene ago, a little bit ago, that I do think it's a little bit of proportion about member related. You know, they've already had 3 members turn on the club, so I do think it's a little bit about the members of them being a little bit light, with the reason why they're not going hard on Juice here. But one of the main reasons here that you can see that Jax has just mentioned that Juice is, you know, being kept alive, keeping his patch at the moment, is because Jax has got a bigger thing to deal with, Clay. He wants Clay out of the way. So as soon as he deals with Clay, if Juice helps Jax bring Clay down, then, you know, everything will be forgotten about. Jax will rule it out as it never happened. You know, he'll forget about it, basically. So I'm guessing Jax sees it as a way it happened under Clay's leadership, not his. And, you know, taking everything into consideration about Juice's dad, I think Jax maybe feels a little bit bad. But he's also made Juice aware of the consequences if he doesn't go through with this, what's going to happen to him. So Juice knows that. Jax has made it clear. He's laid out his terms. And, you know, yeah, now Juice has got to come into play here and help bring Clay down. So it's safe to say that Jax is getting anybody on his side and everybody on his side to take down Clay here. Like, his main priority coming towards the end of this season is taking down Clay.
It's gotta be him.
Exactly what we want, Tara. All your focus is on the healing, meticulous surgeon, using your downtime to refine your counseling skills. Gave up the big city to move back home. This is all about our practice, the town, the schools, hopefully everything you'll need to say yes.
Nice. All right, there's a couple things I'd like us to be clear on. When I make this happen, TM gets the contract to do all the mechanical work on Charming Heights maintenance vehicles.
And?
Subsidize housing for Lila and her kids. It's Opie's widow.
Jax, prospect scope.
Good thing, you know. I think that's a good thing that Jax is taking care of Opie's family. You know, anyone would do the same thing for their best friend. So I'll do the same thing. Any of you guys do the same thing. So I think this is a good thing.
You believe in God?
I think so.
Nah. That's not believing, Doc. That's covering your ass in case there's a rapture. I'll make my Puerto Rico go away.
Thank you.
I'd like one more thing.
What's that?
Before I went inside, I gave Luann this crucifix my mother gave me. I know they're not gonna let me have it in here, but I just want to wear it for a few minutes. You know, maybe say a prayer or something.
I'll see if I can get it.
It's gotta be today, Doc. That blood comes back soon, and they're gonna figure out there ain't nothing wrong with me.
I got one RICO case against us. I think Otto might be involved. You hear anything?
Nothing more than I already told Jax. Otto talking to the feds.
Can I do anything for you on the outside?
I ain't got no more outside.
Yeah.
Clay's already been told about the Rico case, though, from Juice already. Like, Juice already told Clay everything about the Rico case. So the only thing I can think of this is Clay either thinks that there's more to it and needs more information, or he doesn't trust Juice's opinion. Like, he needs a second opinion to say, yeah, there was a Rico case, to confirm it, to make sure. So those are the two things I can think of Clay going to Lenny on this. But I'm going to point it towards the fact that he just wanted a second opinion, just to confirm it.
Clay's the one behind the Nomad attacks. Rita's murder. But Jax can't prove it. So he wants me to find something, anything, that he can take to the table to hang Clay. There anything you can think of?
Not offhand. But I'll burn some gray matter on it.
So what's going on?
We're looking for someone. A guy called Randall Hightower.
Why are you looking for him?
He killed Opie.
Shit.
I don't like where this is going, TL.
He's my cousin, man. I'm up together.
Listen, this is just a bunch of bullshit. Let's just find Fat Albert and cave his skull in.
Second that. 20 years. We have had relationships with these people. The Grim Bastards have always backed us. Always. We need to look for a compromise.
Why don't you let us talk to him? We'll get those names, throw him a beating, or we'll let him live.
All right. I'll track him down. I'll let you know.
It's one of those situations again. A couple times within this season, you're going to hear me mention it, but it's one of those situations again where Bobby, Jackson, they're both right. But it's all about the timing of it all. Who's more right in that time, in that moment, specific moment of everything happening? Who's more right at that time? That's all it comes down to. They're both right. It's for OP, man. Like it's for OP. So Jackson, the club, is right on that. But then also Bobby's right as well. Like 20 years they have had relationship with these people. Like that's a long time. 2 decades is a long time to have a good relationship with a crew. So you don't want to ruin that. So I get what Bobby's saying 100%. And Jackson the club as well. It's for Ope. But they're both right. Who's more right at this specific time? For OP, yeah, I'd say Jackson Club. So sorry, Bobby, but it's for OP,
Got a minute?
What?
Last piece of the puzzle.
It's gotta be this.
Yeah, that looks right. Thanks.
They're not gonna let him keep that.
No, I know. I just wanted to see it again. Sentimental value, I guess.
Tell Otto I say hi. Hope that saves his soul.
Thanks for coming.
Anything you need, Mom.
There was this Rico case, right? It was about to come crashing down on all of us. All of a sudden, it just went away.
Who told you this shit?
I heard it from my source.
Well, you got sources now.
Oh, yeah, I got sources that are helping me sort through all the facts.
Right off, you'd have to be wearing 2 really big hats.
He's so smart, man. So smart.
I think Jax is pushing to kill the Rico leverage you got.
Looks like we both have something to lose.
What do you want? I want protection. If you're gonna need me, I got the Galen connection. Him and he'll put together a crew. We'll keep the guns floating your way.
MC's got to stay in the picture. They've been really good for us.
Yeah, you're right. If that push comes to that shove, we need you more than Jax.
Out with the new, in with the old. Jax goes away, you get the MC back, everything stays in place.
I ain't gonna make that deal.
Sure you are.
Standing in the way of our growing partnership. How much longer you need Traeger on that leash?
I'm not sure yet.
I am. I need an end date.
I found out who the insider was trying to hurt us. Clay Morrow.
Your father?
Stepfather. I'm still putting together the pieces on how to bring him down, but it's gonna be soon. When that happens, you can have Traeger.
Expecting soon. To be soon. If not, I intervene. And that's bad for everyone. The guy you're looking for. One who killed your friend in county. He's at the boatyard, Canal and Hayward. I run this past my board. Look at you.
I need your word, man.
Yeah, okay.
Got a feeling it's gonna go bad, man. You won't see this bit because I will cut it out. But from what I'm seeing on my screen, my monitor, what I'm seeing is the looks. The looks that those members are giving each other. Like Jax keeps looking at Chips right there. Like he's not saying anything, but he keeps looking at Chips like he's mind speaking with him basically. Like I speaking, I'd say. Like you know those fucking get out my words, man. You know those conversations where you're not actually speaking to people, but like you kind of like talking with your eyes. Like you're looking at people, you kind of having a not like a conversation, but the other person can know what you're trying to say or knows what you're thinking just for your eyes. If any of you get what I mean by that, I'd say, for instance, that's a perfect example. That's probably as best as I could explain it. But you're not actually talking to that person, but the eye contact that you're giving that person, they know exactly what you're thinking, and you don't even have to say anything. That's kind of what I mean, 100%. And the looks that Jax is giving Chips, you won't see it, but from what I can see on my monitor, it's like he's tasking Chips to kill him because Jax has given his word. So something's going to go down here, 100%.
Who else killed their friend?
One guy. His name was Aldo Smith, I think. Other guys, I just knew their first name. Fox and Mace. That's all I know. I swear.
I got it.
Your word, man!
Yeah, and so did you. You said you were gonna deliver him. You didn't.
Who the hell are you?
So it looks like a 20-year relationship has just been destroyed or set back there a little bit. It's going to take a while for those two clubs to heal now after what's just happened, what Jax has just ordered. If nothing happens either side, like they don't go into like a little mini war or anything like that, it's going to take a long time for those two to be good again. So Jax has just killed that for a little while at least. Worst comes to worst, he's killed that for like a little bit. Hopefully it comes back because they're a good support crew, man, to the Suns. But I'd say definitely Jackson and the rest of the club were more right on this one. It's for Ope. And as much as I respect Bobby and he's loyal, and I get Bobby for his points of it's a 20-year relationship, I'd have to say the friendship that Jackson Opie had, nothing should top that. So I 100% get it more from Jackson's perspective, and I agree with what they've did here.
Things are gonna get bloody, brother. I'm not sure if Bobby's gonna be able to roll with it. I need to know that I have you in my corner.
I love you, kid. You understand?
I think he's more pissed off that you asked, mate. To be honest, the look on Chips' face is like you don't even have to ask. You need me, you need anything, you want me to watch your back, on there. I've got you. That's definitely, you can see from season 1, Chips and Jax had that relationship as well. It wasn't as close as OP, but Jax and Chips definitely had that tight brother relationship there. So, the looks Chips was given, it looked like you pissed him off more, but you don't even have to tell me you don't like to be there. Like, you need me, I'm there, I've got you 100%.
I made a lot of mistakes, Juice.
Talking about?
You get to this point in your life, and you start to wonder, are you chasing after shit you don't even want anymore? I'm exhausted, son. Just watch my back. Please.
Put it around my neck. Can I get a minute alone? It's been a very long time since I prayed.
Sure.
What are you doing? Are you done with them?
No. I was just checking these x-rays.
Yeah.
Sons live. Redwood bleeds.
No.
How'd it go?
Nothing yet.
Ticking clock, Juice.
To Clay.
The same thing that happens to you. If you don't find it.
He saved the MC, but he needed to hurt you. Made me an accessory to murder.
Babe, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? We're gonna get through this like we do everything else.
That's what scares me the most.
That is the end of the episode, guys. Season 5, episode 10. I did let you watch the last 2-3 minutes scenes there of this episode. I'm just gonna summarize it up real quick before we wrap this up. But you can see that Otto's just killed a nurse in that prison. So Rico's dead, but this could really blow back for Tara now. Obviously, you know, she's been made. I'm gonna try and say the word. It's a fucking big word. She's been made accessory for murder. So that's gonna land hard on her. I don't personally see her getting away with this one. I think this is gonna hit her pretty hard. She's not going to be able to explain it because all the reasons why she was seeing Otto was false. Like, she had no real explanation to even be in the same room as Otto, really. And, you know, when they find out Tara's connection to the club, it's going to hit her even hard because, you know, the sort of reputations that clubs to have, you know, the public, the feds, any federal agencies, like, you know, the sort of reputation they think MCs are, gives sort of that bad vibe look. So 100%, I don't think Tara's getting away with this one. I think it's going to land pretty hard on her. But Rico is dead, so she saved the MC, but it looks like she's going to have to cop this one, to be fair. You know, she's really done it for herself here, I think. So in this episode, you have seen Juice has been laid, like everyone, not everyone in the club, but, you know, Jax, Chibs, and Bobby knows that he's the snitch. They're going to keep it quiet for the meantime, but Jax has tasked Juice that if he helps bring Clay down, they'll basically forget everything. Whether that's true or not, we don't know yet. But you know, Jax is a man of his word. So, of course, in this episode, they've also got revenge for Opie. You know, that they killed, for the time being, it looks like that they've killed a 20-year relationship. But hopefully it's just a setback, man. Like, hopefully it's not dead completely. But for the moment, it looks like the Grim Bastards and the Sons, we won't be seeing them together for a little bit. You know, that's kind of pissed T.O. off. So I do think that the Sons and the Grim Bastards just need that time away. Hopefully they can reconnect and, you know, it'll all be forgotten about. But, you know, to avoid probably a war, they just need that time away. That's what's happened there. But I think all scores at the moment for OP has been settled until now they really take out Damon Pope. Until they take out Damon Pope, all scores for OP has been settled. So if that happens, whenever that happens, if it never happens, I'm not going to know. Hopefully we'll find out the rest of the season. But so far, this episode has been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, that is pretty much it, to be fair. I don't want to keep talking because I do look really good. I can see whilst I'm still recording, talking, I can see how tired I am. You guys can probably hear how tired I am. I'm fucking knackered. You know, I've got like 3 or 4 different things going on at once, and it's hard to keep up sometimes. I know it's completely up to me. It's what I'm doing. I can easily cut back, but I choose not to. I'm always busy. So I do, in all fairness, just need to sleep. For 12, 16 hours, I will probably sleep. And then, you know, that's all my energy recharged, and then I can go again for another 2 days. Like, that's just how I work. But it shouldn't be like that, but it's just how it is. Nevertheless, I'm going to cut here before I just fall asleep on the camera, which would be even more embarrassing. But yeah, all the recap for this episode has been done. Thank you guys for your recent support. I hope you do tune in for the rest of this season and series. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm expecting some sort of twist here in this season. There's got to be. You know, Tig can't die. They've lost so many members already, so it can't happen. But I guess we'll just see. Anyway, thank you guys all for the recent support. I'll see you in the next episode, which I can't wait for. And yeah, see you then.